Well, hello, it's Etan, and I'm here in West Adams at the original location of the Washington Irving branch of the LA Public Library. Washington Irving, of course, was the author of Rip Van Winkle, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. He had absolutely no connection to Los Angeles or California that I could find, but he was appointed ambassador to Spain in the 1840s, about 20 years after Spain relinquished control of California in 1821. So there's that. This library was built in 1926. It was a boom time for the population of Los Angeles and for the library system too. So as far back as 1922, the West Washington Improvement Association was lobbying the city to build them a library for their growing neighborhood. And in 1925, there was this $500,000 bond measure that was passed by voters specifically to expand the reach of the LA Public Library. And this was one of 14 new libraries that were built in just a 1.5-year span. It was completed in 1926 for the cost of about $37,000. The architects were Allison Allison, who also gave us the first Congregational Church and the CalEdison building downtown. Love that place. And a few of the original buildings at UCLA, including Royce Hall. They designed it in a kind of neo-Romanesque Mediterranean Revival style. So you see the red clay tiles on the top, also these bands of brick and stucco alternating in between the windows, something you might see in Tuscany back in the Renaissance. On the inside, the reading room was decorated in black and gold. It had these wood trusses up at the top, and one of the coolest details is this circular bay window on the east side of it. I saw the word apsidary applied to it, referring to a structure that's kind of like the apse in a church. This library served the West Adams community for over 60 years, and it witnessed West Adams become a much more ethnically and socioeconomically diverse neighborhood. By the 1990s, the Washington Irving Branch was showing its age, so it didn't really meet the standards that the LA library system had for size, for the amount of parking, for electricity and AC and earthquake safety. So in the year 2000, they moved the branch about 6 blocks to the west, and ever since, this one has still been owned by the city, but it's just kind of sat vacant and abandoned. They haven't really done anything with it. You can see it's sitting behind fencing, as it has for the last few decades. Now in 1987, this original branch, along with 20 other original LAPL branch libraries, was added to the National Register as a group theme submission. So it may be abandoned and vacant right now, but it holds a place in the history books. Thanks for doing LA with me.